This for entertainment purpose only. Yeah. So why are you making half the money off of it? You're monetizing the video. And it's not going to Big Hit or the agency that Kong Daniel was from, SME. No, half the money's going to you. So it's not for entertainment purposes only. You're not making this for other people's entertainment out of your good nature for your hobby of I like making lyric videos. You're making it to monetize it and earn half the revenue. And you don't make that clear in the description. It's fucking scammy and fucking unethical and low life that you literally put in the description. This is for your entertainment only. I'm not making money off of it. And then go and make money off of it. So a few months ago, I made this video on Gucci and explained why you should stop watching Gucci's videos. Well, a lot of people were commenting asking if Zaty Farhani and Lemoring were okay to watch. They're not okay, and I know a lot of people commented that as well and explained it in the comments, but when I made that video, I never really touched on Zaty or Lemoring because they make literally half as much as Gucci, and I felt like Gucci was doing far worse exploiting the YouTube copyright system, while Zaty and Lemoring are finding loopholes in it. However, I do want to take this opportunity to actually dive into this and explain what they're doing for those of you who don't know and kind of talk about it really quickly. So before I get into this, huge shout out to this channel called Johnny who put my video in his description when he was talking about Zaty and Lemoring. He did a great job talking about it and made me realize that I should probably make a video on it too, since I didn't really touch on them back when I made Gucci's video, since I was so tunnel visioned on talking about Gucci. So this is about Zaty and Lemoring. Gucci's still bad. Don't forget that. So now before I get into that, a lot of people have been commenting asking like, who do I watch instead? What channels are safe to watch that I'm not supporting some people stealing money from companies? First off, colorcodedlyrics.com. It's not lyric videos. They're not going to play the song for you. You can play the song and read it, but they have great translations. They have it all color-coded, all listed out, Hangul, Romanization, and English for you. It's all right there. It's nice and easy. It's one of my favorite ways to do it, especially when I'm looking at lyrics for actual songs, when I'm doing like 8 Fastest Raps or talk about rapping and stuff. I like to look at those, and I highly recommend that one. To go a little bit farther, if you can't do that and you want actual lyric videos, I highly recommend watching smaller channels that focus solely on the artist you enjoy. So for example, if you're a 17 fan, find a lyric channel that is also a 17 fan that uploads primarily 17 videos, if that makes sense. Because they are far more likely to be doing it because they love 17, not because they want to make a profit. I know for Stray Kids, there are a few like that because I've been doing a lot of Stray Kids stuff recently. So I know they're out there for all the other channels, so I do that. And just to like one more, just to be sure, really any channel under 100,000 subscribers is 100% safe. I have no worry in the world that anyone that small is worried about trying to make money or exploiting it. Essentially, if you hear an outro song longer than 25 seconds, don't support that channel. And don't support that channel if they're Gucci. If you want to know why, I made 2 videos on Gucci, so go check them out. However, let's get into why Zaty and Lemoring should not be watched if you're a K-pop fan. Let's start off with Lemoring because that's the easier one for this video because I have a lot more shit on Zaty right now, which is really nice to say. So let's dive into Lemoring first. So I'm pretty sure most of us have listened to a lyric video before and heard that annoying ass outro that has nothing to do with the song, but it's like a 30 to 45 second outro that just plays music with a weird background behind it when you want to hear the K-pop song and you usually click off of it, right? Yeah, that is the way Lemoring and Zaty, which I'll talk about soon, make their money. They make 50% of the revenue from that video, which usually is millions of views, so still thousands of dollars most likely, or hundreds at least for each video. They get 50% of the profits from the company's revenue. All Lemoring does is they will go to Fiverr or someone to make music for them. Specifically for Lemoring though, they might make their own music and put it in the background and go by JSoul. I am not 100% sure if that's actually them or if they're lying in the outro or not. But they claim that they make their own music, which is still stealing the money because you're getting people to click on your video for fucking BTS and then you're getting half the profit because you just put your song at the end of it that you claimed, that no one clicked on the video for. So to me, it's still sketch, but I still don't recommend it because if you go to the bottom of, for example, Twice is more English version, which why are you even watching an English version lyric video and not supporting the artist? Like I get I kind of get it if you're supporting it because it's Korean lyrics and you want to sing along or something and you need to know the lyrics. But it's English lyrics. Just look up the lyrics and you can follow along in the song if you're an English speaker at least. So if you go to the bottom of Twice Is More and More lyrics by Lemoring, you'll see this double fucking copyright. Lemoring is getting half down here. They are J-Soul, as they say at the bottom. And then the top is Twice and More and More. So it's splitting 50-50. The reason YouTube does this is for videos like me. If I make a reaction video and react to BTS Dynamite and Twice More and More in the same video, YouTube will split the revenue for both of those companies, give half to Twice and half to JYP and half to Big Hit. And that's how they split that up. But in this case, they're giving Lemoring half because they put their own song in there that no one wanted. They're putting it in there and then taking half the money in a very sneaky and shitty way, and I'm so sure no one's like really paying attention to it and like the actual like disgusting unethicalness about it. And it's just like, oh, like I could like put my I could just make some simple ass do 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 do, put a beat under it, just repeat it for like 30 seconds, put it on YouTube, copyright. Oh, look, I'm going to get paid 50% for all my videos when I put 8 seconds of a fucking BTS song in there and they're going to copyright my video. Well, I'll get 50% of it. It's fucking unethical and scammy. Yes, I hate copyright law on YouTube. It's broken. I shouldn't get copyrighted if I only use 8 seconds of video. But going to this point where you're putting your own song that no one clicked on in the video is shameful and disgusting and shouldn't be supported at the end of things. It genuinely shouldn't. Now let's get into Zaty because I have far more shit on this right now, which is great. So Zaty, just from digging into their profile, if you look at a song that they uploaded lyrics for from a while ago, let's say Kang Daniel Waves. You scroll down, you have the normal Zaty outro with their song that they paid someone for, licensed to YouTube by Hexacorp, artist Echo.Vibes, song Lost in Your Arms. That's Zaty's outro song. That's where they're making the money from. However, if you go to a more recent song where they use the same outro, apparently YouTube caught on because YouTube stopped claiming their song in the videos. It stopped recognizing their song as a legitimate copyrighted song. I don't know, they took it out of the system to they hide their butts. I don't know if YouTube figured out what they were doing and started to change it. But now they've gone to this artist, because if you go to the most recent one, BTS Dynamite, which they uploaded right after BTS came out, still disgusting for everyone who loves streaming. But the only thing claimed in this video, Peaceful Night by Yo2Zing. Who is Yo2Zing? I wonder. They're on a label called Audium. Let's go find out. So, let's look up Yo2Zing and the song that they just used, Peaceful Night. Oh, look at that. It has 44 views on YouTube. By the way, this is at the end of their song. I didn't point that out, but they just put it at the end and didn't put like a little special intro. They just kind of hit it and put it like a little quiet outro. Released literally 3 weeks ago when Zaty started losing money for the other audio not being claimed. However, I can't say 100% sure if Zaty is Yo2Zing. I'm leaning to they're not. I'm thinking Zaty's purchased this song from Yo2Zing to use and then copyrighted it under Audium, which just you give them a song and they'll just find every single thing they can and then claim it for you and then give you the money for it. I'm thinking that's what they did. But at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter if they made the song, they bought the song, it's someone else's song. They're still doing the sketchy thing to make money from something they don't own. They don't own the lyrics. We can all agree on that, right? Lyrics are not owned by Zaty. Whether they translated them or not, they are not owned by Zaty. Do they own the fucking music? No, it's owned by Big Hit, talking about BTS at least. Do they own the pictures they use to show who is singing what? They don't own any of the 3 things their video is made up of. So tell me, how is it fair that they get 50% for taking 3 things they don't own and making it look pretty? However, I have one more thing on Zaty that just gets this so good. And it's their description. So let's read their description for BTS Dynamite really quickly. By Zaty Farhani. Okay, fair enough, you made a lyric video. Thanks for watching. Please like and share this video. Don't forget to subscribe our channel. Grammar's a bit off there, but still, basic-ass YouTuber shit, trying to promote themselves. Okay, well, let's keep going. All rights administered by Big Hit Entertainment. No. From what I see, half the rights are administered by Audium, or in this case, all the rights are administered by Audium. How can you say all rights administered by Big Hit, but the video's claimed by Audium? Okay, you know what, maybe it's just a mistake. Let's keep going. We do not own the music. Music's all capitalized. All rights reserved to the original owner. So like I just said, you don't own the music. So why is Audium claiming a song at the end? Why'd you put another artist's song and not give them any credit in the description? But on top of that, how did you make a lyric video and say you don't own the music, but then say you own the lyrics and you own the pictures? You don't own any of those. The lyrics are part of the song, and the pictures were taken by a professional photographer who owns the copyright to those pictures, whether they were released or not. You don't own the copyright to those pictures. Whenever I upload a video of 8 Fastest Raps and have pictures in the background, I don't own those pictures. If someone tries to copyright me for the pictures, I'm liable for that. Even though my voice is over top of the pictures with my original voice, I'm still liable for that. However, you say you don't own only the music. So you own the pictures? Is that what you're saying? And then we can go down to the best part. In brackets, this for entertainment purpose only. Really, Zaty? Really? It's for entertainment purposes only. Okay, let's go to a older song of Zaty's. Let's go back to that Kong Daniel one with their original background music. That was proven to be theirs, that they were putting in and getting the money from. Let's see. Oh, look, there it is again. This for entertainment purpose only. Yeah. So why are you making half the money off of it? You're monetizing the video. And it's not going to Big Hit or the agency that Kong Daniel was from, SME. No, half the money's going to you. So it's not for entertainment purposes only. You're not making this for other people's entertainment out of your good nature for your hobby of I like making lyric videos. You're making it to monetize it and earn half the revenue. And you don't make that clear in the description. It's fucking scammy and fucking unethical and low life that you literally put in the description. This is for your entertainment only. I'm not making money off of it. And then go and make money off of it. Don't put that in the description. What the fuck? I don't know. I just find it hilarious how they try, like anyone who reads the description, people just read it, they see the sentence, it's for entertainment purposes only. Oh, okay, they're just doing it for fun. They're not, it's just some fun background music that they want to put on to make it uniquely theirs, to make it different from Jay Gucci. That's why they put the back, it's just for entertainment. No, they're fucking lying to everyone saying it's entertainment purposes only and then monetizing half the video to make half the profit. Because they don't do the Jay Gucci thing of taking all the profit, they just do half. It's fucking scammy, whether they made the music like Lemoring did, supposedly did, whether they buy the music like Zaty apparently does. Either way, it's scammy, wrong, unethical, and I have no words for it. I'm so ashamed of the community of K-pop for supporting this. So I have one more section to talk about before ending this that I didn't include when I originally filmed this because I just discovered this when I was editing. So there's one more channel that does this shitty type of deception and to earn money from doing lyric videos, and it's called random_K. Now, the reason I'm bringing this up too, and not just including them with Lemoring and Zaty and giving their own little segment at the end, is because they just have this little cherry on top, this little piece of extraness that makes it so much more scummy. So I'm going to give credit, you're going to see in a few minutes when I talk about Zaty at the end, and say at least they ask for tips and donations and shit. I'm going to give them credit because that's how they should be earning money. If you're a lyric channel, I highly encourage you, make a Patreon, make a PayPal, some way people can donate you and support you that way. Highly recommend it. Such a moral and ethical way to do this. Have actual fans giving you money straight up because they want to pay you. That's how it should be done. However, Random K just puts this little cherry on top because not only do they take 50% of the total revenue that should be going to the K-pop artist, they do that and then have a Patreon on top of that where they can earn hundreds of dollars each month for people giving them money. So they're already doing the moral thing of taking money, but they're like, yo, I want an extra fucking half the amount for these lyric videos. Holy yeah, hell yeah, let's do it. I want that shit. So they take half the fucking money from the artist and then still take their fans' money. Stop putting the fucking background shit at the end, taking half the money. Just take the Patreon. It's such a good way to do it. And Random K decides to do both to see how much total money they can get from just literally everything. Oh, I wanted to get as much money as possible, basically. So yeah, that's kind of the random case segment. It's the same thing as Lemoring and Zaty, where they're putting the background music at the end. But they also have a Patreon that they actively show on every video and put this thing at the end. I'll put a screenshot of how much money they're making on the screen if they show it. Before I go, I do need to admit that I've used Zaty even recently, because sometimes it's just really difficult to find lyric videos. So if you've watched Zaty recently, even, I'm not blaming you or anything. It's really hard to like actually look for it when there's just the convenient BTS Dynamite lyrics, and just the first one that pops up is J Gucci, the second one Zaty. Okay, let me watch that one out of convenience. I don't blame you, because I'm really good at doing the same thing, and I need to break that habit and do it a lot better of actually looking for a small lyric channel to get the lyrics from. However, at the end of the day, not only you, but me as well, have to do better to not support these scammy channels that might very well be K-pop fans, but they're K-pop fans looking out for themselves. And if you agree with what they're doing, if you think they should make money, then donate to Zaty's PayPal. That's the only redeeming thing about Zaty, is Zaty puts their PayPal in the description of every video for donations and tips. If they truly wanted money fairly, they'd stop using the background music and just ask for donations to their PayPal. I'm fine with them supporting their PayPal at the end of the video. Start a Patreon, Zaty. Why don't you do that? Why don't you do just solely promote your PayPal? It's such a viable thing if you want to monetize this. But you go and you do this unethical, scammy shit. And if you're out there disagreeing with me, I know you didn't watch this far in the video, but for those of you who are out there disagreeing with me and saying they can do their own thing, you're a capitalist pig, fuck off, they deserve their money for putting in the work, okay, then put your money where your mouth is, donate to their PayPal, and show me that you genuinely support what they're doing. Don't make them take the company's money that doesn't want them doing this. Give them your money to help support them if you want them to do this. Either way, I'm done. I get so worked up doing this, but I think it needs to be put out there. I've been talking for fucking 20 minutes. I don't know how long this video is going to be, but yeah, hopefully we can make some sort of change in this, because I just hate how unethical and scammy this looks for the K-pop community, and it really needs to be changed or stopped. Anything really. I mean, I just want to get the word out there. So please pass this around, or pass around any of the videos talking about this, because it's really important that we get a handle on this as a community and not let this come down to companies thinking that we're a disgrace and limiting our use to doing this on YouTube, because they very well have the power to lock down their music, like a lot of Japanese companies have done, and say no one's allowed to upload our music on YouTube. Or blocking everything. Only we are. They can very well do that, and I don't want it to get to that point. So yeah, kind of a sad note to end it, but hopefully we can turn this around and actually stop support all of us together. Me too, because I've fucked up a bunch. I've used them in videos before, but hopefully all of us together can stop supporting these scammy, money-hungry K-pop fans that are trying to monetize and take money from the idols that genuinely deserve it. So yeah, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, show some love down in the comments below, and as always, K-pop and chill the safe way.
답이 오늘 모두 꺼주시오. 한국말로 하자니 어색하네요. 스타일도 바꿨지 이제 내랑 비교 마시오. 나한테 내서 이런 거 처음 해보지요. 영어 빼고 말해 내 피부 노란색. 그래 앞에 번호 8이잖아 빨리 전화해. 네가 아는 여자애들 싹 다 불러오는 밤은 불지를 거니까 폰을 꺼두기로 해.